What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Ooh, got some tomato. What's up, y'all? We back with another reaction video. Oh, this time reacting to Stranger Things. Kids are so much richer than you thought. I know for a fact they are richer than what I think. You know, that show is killing the game. Imagine having a daughter or something like that. You put them in Stranger Things 4-5 years ago. Like, they paying your bills at this point. Like, that's crazy as hell. Like, they get paid so much money. But fuck it, that's just my opinion on it. We're gonna go ahead and see how much they is, how much they worth. You know what I'm saying? That boosted so much careers right there. Stranger Things did. So without further ado, let's get into the video, man. I want to shout out to the Showist for making this video for your boy. Want to get the thing? Let's get this thing going. Hate ads, y'all. I really do. Ads is just like crazy for the viewers, for people who making the videos hard, because that's how they getting paid. Can't knock it.
Joe took off. Here's the cast of Stranger Things, ranked from the lowest net worth to the highest.
Excuse me, how do you wake up? I need to get this show.
There is nothing strange about the fact that the stars of the Netflix hit series Stranger Things are way richer than all of us, despite being so much younger. That's their paycheck for giving all of us such a wonderful show packed with action, mystery, supernatural activity, and a whole load of otherworldly entertainment. If you haven't watched Stranger Things, you should check it out, because it's going to hook you right in with a great storyline and character progression. Today, let's talk about how rich these kids have become since the show took off. Here's the cast of Stranger Things, ranked from the lowest net worth to the highest. But before that, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. First, we start off with Sadie Sink. The young actress who plays Max Mayfield is just starting out in Stranger Things and in show business generally, and that is why she landed in last on the list. But if you think that means she's not swimming in pools of cash, well, you got it wrong.
She is?
Let's get out of here.
At only 17 years old, she's already having $200,000 to her name. As we said, she's just starting out and building her empire. She's bound to get richer and richer as Stranger Things gets picked up for more new seasons, as these kids get incredible salary raises with each new season. It's so interesting to watch a series like Stranger Things and see the cast when they started and how they age and mature throughout the seasons. Their pay packet also matures, might I add. Before Stranger Things, Sadie appeared in Blue Bloods and The Americans. She also had her time in Broadway, where she collected credits for playing in Annie and The Audience. Apparently, her mother's decision to send her off to acting classes in a community theater paid off. Next on the list, we have Charlie Heaton, who plays Jonathan Byers in the Netflix phenomenon. His character is quite central to the story, being the brother of the child that goes missing. So honestly, it's kind of disappointing to know that he was initially casted as a Tier C actor, which means he got paid less than his co-actors in the first season.
What? Shit.
But Charlie was able to prove himself worthy of getting paid more. So for season 3, his camp was able to negotiate a talent fee of $150,000 per episode. That means if he appears in all 8 episodes of season 3, he will have over $1 million in compensation to add on top of his existing net worth of $250,000. That's kinda crazy considering he's second lowest in this list. Kinda makes you wonder just how rich the main stars of the show are, doesn't it? Well, make sure you keep watching to find out. Let's get on with it. Next up is Natalia Dyer. She's the first one to start off our Millionaires Club.
My name is Natalia Dyer. I'm with Sharon Smith, and I'm 5'3".
Nancy Wheeler is one of the crowd favorites in this band of strange kids doing Stranger Things, and her story with Jonathan definitely hooked the teenage fans of the show. She's a pretty solid young actress who joined the show when she was just 19. Now she has $2 million all to herself. It's incredible that she has all this money, but she deserves every penny because of how hard she's worked since she was 12. That's right. If she's always looked vaguely familiar, but you just can't place where you've watched her before, chances are that you spotted her debuting her acting career in the movie Hannah Montana, the movie, all those years ago. It seems like Natalia has a lifetime of acting right in front of her.
You're pretending like everything's okay.
And we look forward to seeing her inch up this list as time goes by, as she produces more amazing content for us to consume. Next we have Joe Keery. Of course, he's not really a Stranger Things kid technically, but he's pretty young in the world of acting. He was mostly unknown before he took on the role of Steve Harrington, but now he is worth $2.7 million. He is also one of the crowd favorites in the show and probably has starred in more memes than anyone else in the show. If only they paid royalty celebrities appearing in these memes, he'd be way up in this list.
For real? Bruh.
But for now, he hopes the show will get renewed for a couple more seasons so he can collect his talent fees, which stands at $150,000 per episode for season 3. That's on top of what he earns as a musician and as part of the garage band Post-Animal.
Exactly.
But Joe is not the only musically inclined person in the Stranger Things cast. In fact, next up we have Caleb McLaughlin. He was first known as a theater actor way before he started in this Netflix show. Way before he became the ever admirable Lucas, he was already portraying challenging roles in Broadway, including the role of Simba in the production of Lion King. Being one of the main characters, he was paid a hefty $20,000 for every episode in season 1 of Stranger Things. But that was like a long time ago. Now that the show has become such a huge success, they can afford to pay McLaughlin $250,000 per episode. Can you believe that? Overall, he has a staggering net worth of $3 million. Not bad for someone who has a lot of good years left in the limelight, don't you think? It seems that all his training has paid off. You see, Caleb actually studied dance for 1 whole year at the Hackney Dance School in New York and at the Harlem School for the Arts. But all of that is nothing compared to the situation of Noah Schnapp, who was just 11 years old when he was cast for Stranger Things. You guessed it. Next up on the list is Noah Schnapp. He's still a young kid, but here he is walking around with $3 million to his name like it's nothing.
Please address me by my full name. Full name!
Not many, if any, 11-year-olds can walk around saying they had $3 to their name, let alone $3 million. Well, he didn't earn all of that from Stranger Things. He's also had a wonderful pre-Netflix career just like Caleb. The next time you watch Stranger Things, close your eyes when Will Byers
Can't nobody do it like I
is talking, and you might find his voice
Nobody
eerily
doing that, man.
familiar.
I
Yeah,
can't
for those who
piece
don't know it
together
yet,
this man
Noah
voice.
also played the
As soon
voice
as we get
actor
this
for
man
Charlie
here,
Brown
kid.
himself in the Peanuts movie.
Today's the day. I can feel it.
Pretty cool. Another cast member with a decorated career in show business is the Canadian actor Finn Wolfhard, who is next up on this list.
see that either.
Finn Wolfhard plays Mike Wheeler. Incredibly charming and painfully talented, he is also worth $3 million. I mean, can you even think about how these kids would spend that kind of money? It seems they are completely set for life and don't even need to wait tables by the time they go to college, if they even decide to do that. Finn's career is pretty young despite his growing popularity. He only debuted in 2014 for the CW series The 100. He also played Jordy Pinsky in the series Supernatural, which made him the perfect choice to play Mike Wheeler for Stranger Things. It's super unlikely for his good fortune to run out, given how talented this kid is. If, for any unfathomable reason, he doesn't make it as an actor, he has his talent and music to save it, which is really not a bad fallback option really, given that he was the lead vocalist and guitarist of the band Calpurnia until the band officially dissolved in November 2019. As it stands though, he already gets paid an unbelievable $250,000 for each episode of Season 3. Not bad for someone who got his first acting gig from Craigslist of all places. Now onto the second richest kid in the Stranger Things cast, that's Gaten Matarazzo. Gaten plays the lovable and loyal dork, Dustin.
I'm Dustin. Pleasure to meet you.
Craigslist?
Get the job!
Bro,
I think he plays the role perfectly and matches the exact character needed to make the role and show a success. He is a unanimous favorite among the show's biggest fans, and he has $4 million to show for it. Most of that really came from the Netflix show, as he really doesn't have much acting credits before Stranger Things. Although he did appear in the music video for Katy Perry's song Swish Swish, and that's something he can be very proud of for the rest of his life. Oh, and when we said he doesn't have much acting credits, we were only talking about television. He's actually a high-acclaimed theater star, having played important roles in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and, of course, Les Miserables.
Hi, I'm Gaten Matarazzo. I'm 11 years old, and I play Gavroche in Les Miserables on Broadway.
Finally, topping this list is, of course, the infamous Millie Bobby Brown. This shouldn't come as a surprise, as Brown has become some sort of royalty as far as child actors go. It certainly helps that she played such an intriguing character as Eleven, which really showcased her magnificent acting capabilities. Plus, she's not only a big hit among the show's producers and executives, she has even become a social media sensation and a fashion icon for kids all around the world. Given all of her still untapped potential, her current net worth of $4 million will surely climb to new heights in the coming years, and she is completely underrated at that. Even seasoned celebrities just can't get enough of her, and we'll all be here to see her blossoming into a full star. What a time to be alive at the same time as Millie Bobby Brown. So that concludes our list of Stranger Things kids, ranked according to their net worth. As a bonus, I want to talk about the rest of the cast, starting off with David Harbour.
Hey, Marissa.
Bro, these kids making all this money. and
Millie
it makes
Bobby
me- it
Brown's
hurts
net
me
worth
to say
becomes
that,
way more impressive when
you
you
know, people
realize
like
that she's
Chadwick
currently as rich as
Boseman,
David, who is a
Ugly
fully
Johnny, their
grown
net
adult.
worth is like
This is not
15 million.
My line of work,
Or around
things
that
can get a
15,
little
30
messy.
million.
But if
They've
there's
been
one thing I know,
blockbuster hits and
it's how to
things like
take
that.
care of a difficult
Crazy.
situation.
Not to say, though, that we are not
That's
still
crazy. A lot of these
completely
people are
floored
really
by how
just
rich Chief
hitting the
Jim
big
Hopper
market
is in
right
real
now.
life.
Well, not even
Like
hitting the
most
big
of the
market
kids on the
on
list,
Netflix,
David
so
also
they're
started
making
his
almost
career as a
around
stage
similar
actor.
money.
And
It's so
finally,
crazy.
we have the one, the only, Winona Ryder,
Hey, he ain't
who
a
is the
kid.
highest paid actress in all of Stranger Things, and the one who also holds the record of being the richest one in the cast.
Can a single person in this room tell me what is wrong with my boy?
While most of the stars were paid $20,000 per episode in season 1, which is totally impressive as it is, Winona got paid $100,000 per episode. That's such a big gamble at a time when they didn't even know if the show would be a success. But succeeded it did, and Winona got an even bigger check for season 3. She now earns a hefty $350,000 per
Exactly.
episode. This is more than 3 times of what she was making in the first 2 seasons and would definitely add to her current net worth of $18 million. She was able to rack up all this cheddar through years and years of being a
Imagine
consistently
each season,
amazing actress.
your
She has
boss
starred
telling
in
you,
instant
like, bruh, yeah,
classics
you
like
getting about to
Beetlejuice,
ride a raise,
Heathers,
$100,000
Edward
raise,
Scissorhands,
bruh,
and Little Women.
each
In
episode.
1994, she even bagged a Golden Globe for her performance
probably
in
go
The
ahead
Age
and
of
cry.
Innocence.
He's
After
here.
her impeccable stint in
He'll
Stranger
probably give me
Things, we
napkins
won't be
and stuff like
surprised
that.
if she
She
again makes her
so
way into the
was.
major movie scene. And if all of these figures
know
weren't
I seen
amazing
her
enough,
before.
Stranger Things is showing
She
no
so
signs of
was in
slowing
Beetle.
down.
Oh my
Each storyline
God.
is becoming more and more interesting as the seasons unfold, so
I'm
we can
slow.
all expect that these kids will just become richer than all of us here. But hey, we're not complaining, just as long as they continue to give us our weekly Netflix binge watch, right? So, if you're watching this video but haven't gotten around to watching Stranger Things yet, we highly suggest you do so.
They called
You
him
might be
War
wondering
Ass.
if these young actors and actresses deserve to be paid
I'm
so much
tripping,
while
man.
we're
I'm so
all out
sorry.
here struggling to make ends meet. But if you let yourself be converted to this wild, crazy world of Stranger Things, you'll understand why they deserve all the praise, recognition, and money they're getting. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
I enjoyed it, big fella. That was actually very entertaining. I do want to thank you for that. I definitely want to thank him for that. Very entertaining. But that's it. There go that list. What y'all think, bruh? Do they deserve to get that much money? What would y'all do with that much money? I know what I would do. I just told y'all in the part of the video. That's crazy. Peace.